So these are Speed Duel starter decks. Speed Duel is a brand new way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! That we just released. If you're familiar with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links mobile game, over 80 million downloads, super popular. It's basically a lighter version of Yu-Gi-Oh! And we took that game and turned it back into a physical card game. So there's half the amount of cards, half the amount of life points, turns go by much quicker, and it's just supposed to be a very fun, casual game. Each of these products comes with 3 fully built Speed Duel decks. And the coolest thing about Speed Duel is you have these special skill cards. They're a lot like the skills in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and they basically let you play as your favorite character and customize your deck even further. All the Speed Duel cards have a special Speed Duel watermark on them, so only Speed Duel cards can be played in the Speed Duel format. You can use Speed Duel cards in regular Yu-Gi-Oh!, but you can't use regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards for Speed Duel. So yeah, so it's basically it's almost like you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In the early 2000s, where like everything's slower, you're only summoning one card.
The original way.
Yeah, and the only real advantage you get is when you use your skill cards. Yep. After that, we have Savage Strike. So we release 4 core booster products a year. This is our one for February. It's a 100-card booster product, all brand new cards. $3.99 SRP per pack, 9 cards in a pack. So Savage Strike is all about synchro monsters and link monsters. All of our recent core set themes have been tied to a different kind of summoning. So Savage Strike is all about synchros. It has awesome world premiere theme called the Time Thieves, new Danger cards, which is another awesome world premiere theme. After that, we have Structure Deck Soul Burner. So our structure decks are $9.99 SRP. This one specifically has 46 cards in it, 15 new cards. One is an alternate variant art of Salamangreat Heatleo, the guy on the package. So this structure deck's all about Soul Burner, who's a character from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Brands anime, and his Salamangreat deck. It's a pretty strong product. It has a really good reprint in it called Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, and it's one of the first. It's one of the structure decks that you could buy 3 of and basically build a competitive deck out of it if you added a couple other cards from other products. So it's really strong. After that, we have the Goalless Duels collection. This comes out mid-February. It features a game mat, card sleeves, a deck case, and a portfolio, which we'll get to later. All of them have awesome iconic Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards on it. So cards that are for classics in the show, or cards that maybe played within tournaments, are all featured on the game mat, so it's super awesome. The deck case, the card sleeves, and the portfolio all have a special glittering foil pattern that we haven't released on any other accessory before, so that's really awesome. And obviously has the golden Yu-Gi Dark Magician, the golden logo, which a lot of people are really excited for. After that, we have the Savage Strike Special Edition. So all of our Special Edition products are sort of the value versions of our core boosters. So for $9.99 SRP, you get 3 booster packs and 2 of 4 super rare variant cards. 2 of the super rare variant cards are going to be from a future set. So in this case, it's Dark Neosome that we pull forward. The other 2, and this one specifically, were unreleased cards. So it's going to be your first time ever getting these 4 cards.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so even though it's sort of a reprint of Savage Strike, you also get some new stuff too, and at a cheaper price. After that, we have the Infinity Chasers. This is one of our SP booster products. So it's a 60-card set, all foil. It comes with 3 different themes that are brand new to Yu-Gi-Oh! We have Witchcrafters, Evil Eye, and the Infinitrack monsters. What's cool about it is all the decks have they each have their own like unique gameplay mechanics, so they're very different from anything you've played with before. It's designed so you can buy a couple of boxes and basically build 3 completely foil decks. So if you're into shiny cards, this is where to go. The packs are all foil 5-card packs. After that, we have Speed Duel Arena of Lost Souls. So this is our first ever Speed Duel booster to go along with the starter deck. It features cards for characters that were released in the original Speed Duel starter deck, Destiny Masters, as well as new characters like Bones from the classic series. Yeah, so that's really awesome because we don't get to do much with Bones very often, but Bones has his own skill cards. There's a bunch of new zombie monsters, so you can basically just build a Bones deck and play as Bones. That's really awesome. After that, we're going to go all the way over here to Dual Power. So this is our Easter box product. It's $29.99 SRP, and it comes with 6 5-card all foil packs and 6 ultra rare variant cards that feature special artwork. So if you see on the front, it has Dark Magician, Elemental Hero Neos, Stardust Dragon, number 39 Utopia, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, and Decode Talker, which are all the main monsters from each series respectively. And you have a special variant art that's never been released before.
Wow.
So yeah, all those are guaranteed in every box, and then there's a 100-card set, which those 6 packs pull cards from. 40 of those cards are brand new, and a lot of them are like anime cards or high tournament level cards that people want, really sought after. So we expect this to be sort of like our blowout flagship thing of the year. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Golden Duels Collection portfolio. So it's just the binder that goes along with all the other accessories released. 9 pockets, 180 cards total. Has the same foil pattern that I was talking about before. And it's awesome because each product features its own specific cards on it.
Oh wow. Okay.
After that, we'll go to Structure Deck Order of the Spellcasters. So this is $9.99 SRP for a fully built structure deck. This one's actually a revival of the Spellcaster's Command structure deck that released back in 2009. So that was around the era of 5Ds. So we sort of do that for, you know, players who are really into those decks back then. They get a newer version now. This one even has a newer version of Yugi's monsters, Break Up Magical Warrior in it.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of really cool stuff. It's all Pendulum Spellcaster monsters, so it plays really well with one of the themes that was released in Extreme Force, which was one of our core boosters a little while back.
So it's more of an update of old characters as well, like old monsters.
Right. A lot of the products we release will have like revamped versions of older monsters, just so like, you know, you get that nostalgia when you open it and all that awesome stuff. After that, we have Dark Neostorm, so that's our next core booster that releases in May. Savage Strike was all about synchros from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, so Dark Neostorm is all about the Xyz from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Yep.
Yeah. Firewall Dragon is the main monster on here, and he gets an Xyz monster form, so he's Firewall Xyz Dragon. He's really cool, really awesome. There's a bunch of brand new stuff in here, a new Burning Abyss Link monster, new hand trap cards that are really popular, and we expect those cards to sort of drive it for us. After that, we have the Dark Neostorm Special Edition. So this is another value product, just like our Savage Strike Special Edition. So for $9.99 SRP, you get 3 booster packs and 2 4 super rare variant cards. 2 of those are going to be pulled from a super set or a future set, and the other 2 are unannounced right now. Yep. Then last but not least, we have our advent calendar for the year. So we did an advent calendar last year. It was a little bit bigger. This time we shrunk it down. We made it front and back instead, so that, you know, we could accommodate for the size. And this one's a little bit themed differently. Last year was just all about holiday cards, so it was a bunch of holiday themed reprints. This one's about Karibo.
Oh wow.
Yep, so there's a new Karibo monster who looks very holiday themed, and then reprints of very popular art of this winged Karibo in it. It's all foil cards, 24 cards total. It's an advent calendar, so every day you're supposed to open one up until Christmas.
Wow, this is cool. And how much is this one gonna go for?
$19.99 SRP.
That's not bad.
Yeah. It's definitely like a for fun gift kind of product, but it's really cool because this one has brand new cards, whereas last year was all reprints.